Hey folks, thanks for watching. We are going to step through today some of the most useful items that I took on my trip to Peru, which I just got back from. We're going to do a quick broad brush here, but these are the things I guess I most loved that I would most highly recommend that were essentially indispensable for me. First thing is the Gregory Nano 22 H2O hydration pack. I use this every single day of my trip.
The thing I love most is the built-in hydration pack.
It's got this little drinking tube on it, which I just thought was fantastic.
The only suggestion I would make to Gregory, make these particular strings orange or something. Sometimes I'd go to grab this and I would grab this instead. Otherwise, this thing is perfect. Could not have lived without it.
Here we have 2 pieces of TUMI luggage. And let me just quickly add, generally I'm frugal. It would be not natural for me to spend the kind of money that I invested, and it is an investment, in my TUMI luggage, but a good friend of mine said, hey, it's going to pay off. You want great luggage, and I am so glad I listened to him. This Expedition, this is the official Expedition flap backpack. Got this really cool pocket. It's got these great side pockets, great external pocket, these really cool quick release things. Pockets, pockets, pockets galore. There's 2 interiors. This is its own interior pocket. Here's where I would put all my cables and other loose items. Some more pockets here. Again, lots of capacity. Again, the thing I loved most about this pack, though, is it had an area where I could put my laptop, which was awesome. Lots of protection here. It's just got so many pockets. It was indispensable. It was just fantastic, comfortable. This is the TUMI International Office 4-wheeled carry-on. Again, it's got so many pockets. But here's the thing. The first city that I arrived in was Cusco, Peru. I just looked it up on my laptop. It is known as the oldest continuously inhabited city in North and South America. It dates from the Incas, and it's essentially 90% cobblestone streets. I beat the hell out of this piece of luggage, and I was sitting there as I hauled it up, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't think any other piece of luggage could have survived what I put this through, which doesn't surprise us for TUMI, right? But the other thing I like about how it's designed, there's no possibility the zipper is going to get caught on stuff. The zippers are durable. And again, it's kind of like trying to describe what makes a Mercedes-Benz a Mercedes-Benz. TUMI is the finest luggage out there. It's got some really cool TSA locks on the top. And the best thing I like about both of these things, it's got essentially a tag inside that if it's ever lost or found, you can report it. TUMI can trace it. They'll ship you new luggage. I mean, TUMI's TUMI. What can you say? These are the Merrell Moab 3 hiking boots. And I'll say a shout out to REI. I've been a customer of REI for years. Love them, right? No questions, return policy, fantastic advice. I researched these before I went. I tried a number of boots on. They have a rocky incline you can test, which I spent 5-10 minutes walking up and down. These boots were fantastic, waterproof. Spent 26 miles in them on the Inca Trail alone, walking up and down slippery, rocky steps. I have size 14 feet, so appreciate that Merrell makes size 14 hiking boots. Fantastic. And again, I will have these for many, many years. I've had many hiking boots, none as comfortable as these. Fantastic. These, they don't look pretty. I haven't bothered to clean them up because I'm still wearing them on a daily basis, but these are the Cloudsurfer 2 road running shoes. And again, I tested these out in REI. It was down to these and some Hoka's, which is another famous brand. I also happen to be a basketball official. I have Hoka's that I wear for my officiating shoes, but these beat those out, and I love them. They are just so comfortable. Can't recommend them enough. When I wasn't wearing my Moab 3 hiking boots, I was wearing these.
One thing I would tell you that the REI salesman did give me some feedback on is because of this cushion layer, they may not last
as long as some shoes that have more of a solid sole to them. I will gladly trade the comfort for the longevity. These were the most comfortable shoes of many, many pairs I tried on, and I absolutely loved them. And again, I'm wearing them on a daily basis, so that's why they kind of look a little worn and beat down, but I don't care. They're so damn comfortable, and these were fantastic. This is just a little simple item I bought off Amazon, but I love it. It's the Ryaco, if I'm pronouncing that right, R-Y-A-C-O, money belt. And again, I love the pocket organization, right? It's got a perfectly sized pocket for the passport. It's got some here. I use these pockets. I'd keep my American currency in here, my Peruvian currency in here, and then the other thing I loved about it, it's got a back pocket that I would stick my iPhone in. So again, if I didn't want to, be putting it in my pocket, it was warm, hot. I was wearing some kind of flimsy hiking shorts. Didn't really want to put my phone in there. It's RFID protected. I won't pretend to know just how thieves and criminals go about that. I guess they have RFID readers. You can get your credit card, but this is protected. Going to Brazil in a few weeks, where people are known to steal phones. I'm going to be wearing this. I'll stick my iPhone right in the back here. It'll be safe and secure. And then finally, these are my 2 cameras that I used all the time, for which I guess you have benefited from somewhat from the videos we've taken. This is the DJI Osmo 3. Again, was recommended to me by somebody and was just fantastic. Everything you want is in this little handy carrying case, protective case, nice little camera, microphone. It's got an extender, tripod, an extra battery pack. This was just fantastic. And then finally, this is the GoPro MAX 2 360 camera, which I had never owned before. Just shot some amazing footage. And these are additional accessories. So I kind of tend to bang stuff around. This is a protective case. There's protective lens caps. And what's really cool about this particular camera is you can even replace these glass lenses if you scratch them. So I did that. This is the GoPro MAX Grip Plus tripod. This thing extends out as a little selfie stick. I don't know how the software does it. It eliminates the selfie stick magically. So you really got to get some sort of extender with this camera. And then I wanted the best possible camera I could, so I bought a new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Particularly the zoom capability on the video is amazing. So that's something these cameras can't do. So if I wanted to zoom in on something far away, I would film it with my iPhone. And again, the level of detail and focus, even from a great distance, was fantastic. Obviously, less more memory, higher upgraded pixel quality and all that. So thrilled that I bought this phone before I went. And yeah, that's a quick run through. These are the things that I depended on daily and ended up proving to be fantastic, durable, effective for what we were using it for. And yeah, those would be my personal recommendations if you're looking for some of these items that you need for your next trip. Thanks for watching.